Hey guys, what's going on? Burke Crown here, coming at you with another odds video on the great 90 plus pack. I'm going to be opening another pack right at the get-go because it's just what we like to do. We like to take our shot at the 96 Morgan Riley. I hope today is the day we get it. Hopefully today is the lucky day that 96 Morgan Riley joins the team. We finally do roll. I'm going to go with we will get the 96 Morgan Riley eventually, but the minute we do, he will come out with an MSP or he'll come out with some big card or whatever. I know that's how it's going to be. There's going to be a 99, 98 Morgan Riley right when I get this 96. But nonetheless, I still want the 96. If you are enjoying the odds video, guys, leave that in the comment section down below saying, like, this has been great, I love it, or I've been having a good time with it, or just simply give it a thumbs up if you've been enjoying it. Don't forget to hit that sub button, guys, and notification bell if you aren't already subbed. It means a lot to me, and it helps the channel, and it makes it so you don't miss anything in the future. But let's get into Nashville, New Jersey, New York Rangers and New York Islanders, plus Ottawa. And then the two players we're going to do today are going to be Jack Hughes and Roman Josi. The New York Rangers had one thing in common with Montreal Canadiens, and that is that they have more top-end cards than bottom-end cards. Let's get into it, guys. I hope you do enjoy the video. And here we go, guys. Lucky try number 7, I think it is. So, I mean, wish me luck. Here we go. 96 overall Morgan Riley, right? 96 overall Morgan Riley. It's going to be 92 overall Jonathan Tavares. Well, Johnny T is going to be traded in again for another shot at 96 overall Morgan Riley because today is not the day. But maybe tomorrow, guys. Okay, so we're going to start with Nashville. Nashville has a lot of good cards, Roman Josi being a good number of them. And then also, you know, this Luke Shen here is great. Alex Galchenyuk's good. I used him on the Leafs theme team. Ryan O'Reilly is currently, as you can tell, on my Leafs theme team. McDonough, good decor is what you're going to notice out of Nashville. They have really solid defense and a good goalie with UC Saros. So we got some 96s, 97s, 98s. Unfortunately, again, common theme here, no 99s yet for Nashville. But a lot of 95s, 94s. Variety, it looks like. And then we get into the second page is when we get into the 93s. But still with a good variety of players to help build your team. Now, when you're looking at these cards, what are your odds? 41% of the player base on Nashville between their alumni and their current team is the 94 to 99. And then 59% of the 90s to 93s is your player base for this set in particular. Now, when it comes to Roman Josi, probably a big game-changing defenseman for NHL Hut, in general, there is a significant amount of Roman Josi cards, including one of the highest on Nashville, as he has a 97 and a 98, and that is 18% of the player base is Roman Josi from 90s all the way up to the 98. So if you're looking to pull Roman, there's a lot of them in here. Now, unfortunately with Nashville, there is not a lot of alumni players. Chris Mason, Walker, Fiddler, Fisher. There is players, but there's not a lot. So you only have 2 from the 94 to 99, and you only have 3 from the 90 to 93. Now we're going to start with the New Jersey alumni because, again, but New Jersey actually has a good number of alumni that are eligible. You got some 95s, 96s, 94s, 93s, 92s with Scott Gomez and Gianta. You know, Colin White, Ken Danico twice, actually, so you got him in both categories. Jason Arnott, good player there to pull from. So there's a good number of alumni players from New Jersey to pull from, but their main team is really strong. It has a lot of lower end cards though. They're going to be spreading New Jersey thin in the top end of it. As you're going to notice here, we do have a 99 Jack Hughes eligible. Not many teams have 99s. New Jersey does. They have 99 Jack Hughes, 98 Jack Hughes, Heeshires, Mercers. New Jersey did so well that they're going to have a lot of top-end cards. Dougie Hamilton being a difference maker on the blue line, Tyler Toffoli, Nathan Bastian, Zach Parise, Timu Myers, all in the 94s to 99s. And that percentage is 34%, a very small player base to pull from in this set. And then when you get into the 90s to 93s, Jasper Bratz, Nathan Bastian, Adam Henrique, Colin Miller, Andre Palat, Damon Severson, Timu Meyer, Jack Hughes is in here, but like you're gonna notice going through here, there is 2 pages of almost 3 pages of cards from 90 to 93, which is why it's sitting at around 66, which is why it's sitting at 66%, and that is a big player base to pull up from. So I'm going to say if you're ripping New Jersey trying to get that 99 Jack Hughes, like 66% of the player base is 90 to 93, so keep that in the back of your mind. Now, speaking of Jack Hughes, when it comes to him, he's got a lot of cards, and he makes up for 12% of the player base that you can pull from. Obviously, with the big card, the 99 overall, and a nice miss would be getting his 98. The New York Islanders are another one, a very light team on the top end. No 99s, no 98s. You got 2 Matt Martins that topping it out, but Matt Martin is a very good card. I'm not gonna lie. He plays very great for me, very good, and I've enjoyed him. You got 97, 96, 95, a handful of those, and then some 94s, but very small number. And the player base you pull from for the New York Islanders is only 38%, much like the New Jersey Devils. Very small compared to what you're about to get when it comes to your 90s, 93s, and your Pajot, Parise, Nelson, Engvall, Spurgeon, Lee. A good number, and you could definitely do this set over and over and over again and get yourself a team out of it, because there is that many different players from 90 to 99. But the 90 to 93 is running at a 62% player base, so you got to keep that in the back of your mind if you're doing them. We're going to go to New York, and we're going to go to the Rangers, and then I'm going to go do the Islanders and the Rangers alumni right after this. So when it comes to the Rangers, you got Zuccarello at 97. He will be your highest card at the moment. And then you got Adam Fox, Chris Kreider, Panarin, Shesterkin, Wheeler, Zibanejad, Fox, Kane, Kreider again. So in the 95s to 98s, so in the 95s to 97s, you do have 2 lines worth of players, which is nice. And then you get down into the 94s, still feeding into a couple of players so you can help fill out your team. You could almost get a full team out of 94s and up. So if you wanted to do the Rangers, there's a lot of different options that you could get. Now the Rangers, I was saying, is in like the Montreal Canadiens, where they have more top end cards than low end cards in this set. 52% of the player base in the New York Rangers set is 94 to 99. As you see, there's just a ton of them. And then when we're going down through the 93s to 90s, you're going to notice there is not that many. But there is also Tarasenko, Trouba, Zibanejad, Fox, all the big names. There's just not that many of them to pull from. So there might be a better chance of getting higher cards in the New York Rangers set, as the 90s to 93s only come at a 48%. Okay, when it comes to the Islanders, again, much like all the alumni, there's not many. Ray Ferraro. And then you got others, right? 3 in the 94 to 99s, which you got 2 95s and 96. And then you got 3 in the 90s to 93s. So, the Islanders are running kind of thin with the options you get for alumni, but it's options nonetheless to help you fill out a theme team. And the Rangers, I honestly did think that they would have more being an original 6, but they still did have quite a few. They had a 97 Henrik Lundqvist, 96 Henrik Lundqvist, John Davidson, which is actually not a bad goalie. I've played him a couple of times. He does a good job. Adam Graves, Wayne Gretzky, Mark Messier. There's good numbers of 94 to 90 to 97, and then very few, as you see, only 3. So you got like 8 here, right? 2 Lundqvist, 4 cuts. You got 8 here of the 94s to 99s, and you only have 4 alumni added in the 90s to 93s. The Ottawa Senators, so far, is the worst team in one aspect of sets, and we're going to get into that when we go over to the NHL version. But you're going to see here we don't have very many. We have 2 in the 94 to 99, and then we have 3 in the 90s to 93. Daniel Alverton, Wade Redden, if those are cards you're looking for. Sammy Salo, if that's a card you're looking for. But Ottawa is really thin in the alumni. Now, what I was saying is Ottawa is the worst we have seen yet, and that is the 94s to 99s are just simply not there. 23% of the player base in this set is 94 to 99, and it is very small. And with no percentage of getting over 96, this is a really, really bad one to do. Yes, you can get 96 to Brinkett, 95 Anderson, 95 Stutzel, 94 Brassard, 94 Giroux. Sure, there's very good cards, but then it just dies off. Now you're into the 93s, which you're going to notice. You got a bunch of 93s here with Brandstrom, Chabot, Chychrun, Carlson. There is 4 defense right there that would be solid on an Ottawa theme team, but there's just no top-end card for you to get out of this set. And then Korpisalo could hit your net for you, be a good goalie, or Sogard. But then Norris, Pinto, Stützle again, DeBrincat again. There's the Sider card. There is a lot of cards in the mid-tiers. We're on our 3rd page now of just 90 to 93s. As you're going to see here, we finally run out of them. But 77% of the Ottawa set is 90 to 93, guys. That is tough. That is really tough. And it's just, I don't know if the Ottawa one would ever be one worth taking a shot on. But there is another 5 teams, guys. We're almost done doing all these odds on all the teams in the league. I hope you guys have been enjoying the videos, and I hope this is helping you. If it is, leave that in the comment section below. If it's making your decision on whether to do a team or not, throw that in the comment section down below, because I'd really be curious. But if you're wondering what is up next, it'll be Philadelphia Flyers, the Pittsburgh Penguins, the San Jose Sharks, the Seattle Kraken, and the St. Louis Blues. That'll be tomorrow's video, guys. I hope you did enjoy this one, and until next time, ciao, ciao.